first big break was my mama having me. That was a big break. I'm pretty sure it was a big break for her too. And I'd have to say my whole life has just been a big break because everything that I've learned and I've accumulated has gone into my making my music. Success is measured with yourself. You know what I mean? That you can't really determine what's what. I could say all day that the first record that was really big for us was our first record we ever did because that's more exposure than we'd ever had. Super Thug did make a lot of noise for us and it was huge, but Shake Your Ass sold a lot of records. Are you gonna measure it with selling records or are you gonna measure it with exposure? You see what I'm saying? So I can't really say what was the first hit. All I know is that it's been pretty cool the whole time. A fan walked up and was like, yeah, man, I love that Neptune sound. I said, well, what's the Neptune sound? He's like, that snare and, you know, that sound, which is the clavinet. And so I just made a mental note to never do that again. So whereas Shake Your Ass sounded different than Give It To Me, I still had to go somewhere else, so I did just major left, bow. Had to do that. And that doesn't sound like Grinding. Grinding doesn't sound like Passive RCA doesn't sound like Hella Good. It has to be that way. And Brittany the same thing. I was like, let me make a record. That's really that's what slave for you is. I mean, what are you saying when you're saying I'm a slave for you? You're not saying I want to go make you ice cream, right? So slave for you was basically, in the way I tried to do it, I tried to think it was ingenious, but maybe you guys don't. I tried to record the transformation from Oops, I Did It Again up to her saying F me without saying F me. All of the records, they all have like a premise, whether they are subliminal or they are obvious. All records have a premise, for me anyway. It's funny, you don't understand how much I just aired out in the air with the records that people dance to. You just don't even know. I done most of that shit. I'm proud to have the opportunity that I have. It could have been so many other ways, and it just ended up this way, and it's been an incredible roller coaster ride. And I call it that because it's very fast. It happens so fast, and you're going to different terrain all the time, mentally and atmospherically. All I got is music, man. Music is true to me. Whatever I put into it, it gives it back. It's crazy. I can forget about it and bump into it, and it will still be there. My stomach is f***ing growling. You heard it, right? It's a thunderstorm going down there. There's rocks